Hello, I'm Adam, and what I did was I made a die, and basically how I turn on the lights is this ultrasonic sensor reads the waves that come back onto the ultrasonic sensor from my hand. So how this works is that the trig pin, what it does is it receives like signals, and then it goes back to the Arduino, and then what it does it goes back to the computer, and then it tells the LEDs to turn on and turn off. So what I have done here is I've set up these pins, and I have wrote the pins to turn on and off. To turn off means low, to turn on is high, basically. And I made sure I calculated the distance, and I told the Arduino so basically if I move my hand in and out, then it just calculates the distance on the code, and then it turns on and off the LED. The reason why I did this project is because I felt it was challenging for me, and how I used math in this project was that it was because I used a lot of numbers and a lot of pins. I had to calculate the distance, and I needed to make sure that it calculated the distance first of all correctly, and that I wrote my code correctly. And as you can see, if you go down, up and down, you're going to see a lot of numbers. So it's math. And how I used technology was, I programmed this, took a long time. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you. Ask a question. Oh, questions.
Can you run it?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see.
Yes, I can run it, but there's something wrong with the hardware, so it won't turn on. Compiling. Still compiling. Sorry.
Can you guys think of questions to ask him? You have them? So you can answer questions
Oh,
anytime.
What is it? Oh, this is basically, okay, so this is a sensor. What it does, it detects the movement of my hand, and then it turns on these lights.
So why doesn't it work?
It doesn't work because there's something wrong with the ultrasonic sensor, and we looked it up on Instructables. It said that there's a common bug in the system. They haven't fixed the bug yet, so somehow while it's compiling it, it's just not going through. It says on the computer that there's a common bug with the ultrasonic sensor, and it hasn't been fixed yet. So we're just going to wait until the bug's fixed, and then maybe it can work. We don't know if it's a software or hardware, but we don't know if it's a software or a hardware issue, but we do know that there's a bug out there. So until the bug's fixed or the ultrasonic sensor is fixed, then this can take place.
He has a question too.
Oh, yeah.
It's how did you do the really dangerous stuff for the
Oh yeah, the wires?
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't really dangerous. What I had to do is, you'll learn when you go to Codologie that these are resistors. In your computer, energy, basically, it gets to your computer, right? But it goes at a certain voltage. It needs to be either lowered or higher so it can meet its expectations. In this case, it needs to be lowered. So what it does is that the electric current flows through the resistor, so then it makes sure that it doesn't blow up. So that's basically the only dangerous part. And there wasn't really any dangerous part because we just connect the wires to the pins, and the pins do all the work. Yes, any other?
How many days do you do this? Weeks.
Weeks. It took me about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Any other questions?